Most students think they fail because they are lazy. It's a heavy, familiar thought, isn't it? That nagging voice in the back of your mind that whispers, "You should be studying right now," while you scroll through your phone. It's the guilt that settles in on a Sunday night when you look back at your weekend and realize you accomplished nothing on your to-do list. You see your classmates seemingly gliding through their courses, and you ask yourself, "What's wrong with me? Why can't I just sit down and do the work? Maybe I'm just not cut out for this." This internal narrative is exhausting. It creates a vicious cycle. You feel overwhelmed, so you procrastinate to escape the feeling. But the procrastination only leads to more guilt and anxiety, which drains your motivation and makes it even harder to start next time. You end up feeling trapped, believing the problem is a fundamental flaw in your character, a lack of discipline, a failure of willpower. You tell yourself you just need to try harder, but that vague command offers no real direction, leaving you feeling more lost than before. But here's a truth that can change everything. It is rarely a willpower problem. Let me repeat that, because it's important. Your struggle is almost never about a lack of willpower. Willpower is a finite resource, like a battery. And if you're constantly using it to fight against a broken system, it's going to run out, and it's going to run out fast. Think about it. You use willpower to get out of bed, to choose a healthy breakfast, to resist checking social media, to start your first task. If every single step of your day requires a monumental effort of will, you'll be completely drained before you even get to your most important work. Blaming yourself for running out of willpower is like blaming a car for stopping when its gas tank is empty. It's not the car's fault, it's a fuel problem. Your academic struggles aren't a character flaw, they are a symptom of a deeper issue. It is a system problem, a broken daily routine. Your routine is the engine that drives your academic life. When that engine is sputtering, inefficient, and poorly designed, it doesn't matter how much willpower fuel you pour into it. You're not going to get very far. A broken system is one where you wake up without a clear plan. It's where your study sessions are constantly interrupted by notifications and distractions. It's where you rely on last-minute, caffeine-fueled cramming sessions to get by, only to forget everything the moment the exam is over. This isn't a sustainable way to learn or to live. It's a recipe for burnout. The chaos isn't just on your desk. It's in your head. It creates a constant, low-grade hum of stress that follows you everywhere, making it impossible to ever truly relax or feel on top of your work. When your routine is chaotic, you burn precious mental energy simply deciding what to do next. This is a cognitive phenomenon known as decision fatigue. Every choice you make, no matter how small, should I work on my essay or study for my quiz? Should I read this chapter now or after lunch? Which of these 10 tasks is the most important? Depletes your mental resources. By the time you finally settle on a task, you've already used up a significant portion of the focus and energy you needed to actually complete it. You're starting on an empty tank. Your brain, seeking to conserve energy, will start to avoid making these decisions altogether. It will opt for the path of least resistance, the easy, mindless escape. That decision fatigue inevitably becomes procrastination, stress, and the terrifying feeling of falling behind. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's an emotional regulation strategy. You're not avoiding the work. You're avoiding the negative feelings of overwhelm and anxiety associated with the work. But this short-term relief comes at a high long-term cost. The deadlines don't disappear. The pile of work grows taller, the pressure intensifies, and the stress begins to impact your sleep, your health, and your relationships. You start falling behind, not by a day or two, but by weeks. You miss one lecture, and suddenly you're lost. You postpone one assignment, and now you have 2 clashing deadlines. Soon, you're in a constant state of catching up, never able to get ahead, and the dream of academic success feels further away than ever. Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint. You have all the materials, the wood, the nails, the concrete, the windows. You have the desire to build a strong, beautiful home, but without a plan, where do you even start? You might lay a few bricks here, nail a few boards there. You'd waste time, energy, and materials. The foundation might be crooked, the walls uneven. The final result? Not a home, but a chaotic, unstable mess. This is exactly what you're doing when you try to succeed in your studies without a solid routine. Your intelligence, your textbooks, your lecture notes, those are your materials. But without a blueprint to guide you, your efforts are scattered and ineffective. Your routine is the blueprint for your success. Fix the blueprint, and the results will inevitably rise. A well-designed routine removes the burden of decision-making. It tells you exactly what to work on, when to work on it, and for how long. It automates the process of being productive, so you can save your precious mental energy for the deep thinking, problem-solving, and creative work that actually matters. It's not about creating a rigid, military-style schedule that removes all spontaneity from your life. It's about building a flexible framework that supports your goals, protects your time, and eliminates the chaos. When you have a reliable system, you no longer have to rely on fleeting moments of inspiration or motivation. You just follow the plan. Consistency beats intensity every single time. With this blueprint in place, you will feel in control, focused, and deeply capable. Imagine waking up knowing exactly what your top priorities are for the day. Imagine sitting down to study and entering a state of deep focus, free from distractions. Imagine finishing your work for the day and being able to truly switch off, enjoying your evenings and weekends guilt-free, knowing you've done what you needed to do. This isn't a fantasy. This is the natural outcome of a well-designed system. The confidence you'll gain won't be based on a single good grade, but on the knowledge that you have a process you can rely on, day in and day out. You'll stop seeing yourself as lazy or undisciplined and start seeing yourself as the architect of your own success. In this video, we are going to be your architects. We will rebuild your student life from the ground up by focusing on 3 critical parts of your day: the morning routine, your study blocks, and the evening wind down. We'll design a morning routine that primes your brain for focus, eliminating that early grogginess and indecision. We'll structure your study blocks for maximum efficiency, exploring powerful techniques like time boxing and the Pomodoro method to help you defeat procrastination. And we'll create an evening routine that allows you to properly rest and consolidate your learning, so you wake up recharged and ready for the next day. This isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter and creating a sustainable system for long-term success. If you are tired of the stress, the guilt, and the feeling of constantly being behind, then you are in the right place. If you're ready to stop blaming yourself and start building a system that actually works, I want you to make a commitment right now. Subscribe to this channel if you are ready to study smarter, not harder, and finally achieve the consistency you've been craving. Click the like button if your current schedule feels more chaotic than controlled and is in desperate need of an upgrade. And most importantly, save this video to your library. Think of it as saving your personal blueprint, something you can come back to whenever you need to reinforce your new foundation. And don't forget to turn on all notifications. In the coming weeks, we'll be diving even deeper, covering everything from the best note-taking strategies and exam week protocols to managing distractions and cultivating a growth mindset. This is more than just one video. It's the start of a complete transformation of your academic life. The days of feeling overwhelmed and out of control are over. The time for blaming willpower is done. Today, we stop trying to build a house with scattered bricks. Today, we start drawing the blueprint. Let's build your blueprint for success, together, right now. How you begin your day doesn't just start your day, it sets the trajectory for everything that follows. Your focus, your mood, your productivity, it all begins here, in these first crucial moments. Think of it as the opening chapter of your daily story. A strong opening makes the rest of the narrative compelling and coherent. A weak, chaotic opening makes it an uphill battle from the very start. We're not just aiming to wake up, we're aiming to wake up with purpose. The first rule is foundational. Wake within the same 60-minute window every single day. Yes, even on weekends. This isn't about forcing yourself into a 5 a.m. club if you're a night owl, it's about consistency. Whether your window is 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. or 8 calm to 9 calm a.m., sticking to it is non-negotiable. Why? because your body runs on an internal 24-hour clock called the circadian rhythm. When you wake up at the same time, you anchor this rhythm. Your body learns when to release cortisol to wake you up naturally and when to produce melatonin to help you sleep. This consistency stabilizes your energy and mood, eliminating that groggy, jet-lagged feeling that plagues so many students. You're essentially training your body to provide you with predictable, reliable energy. That means more focused lectures, more productive study sessions, and a clearer mind when tackling complex problems. It's the biological foundation for peak academic performance. Now for the second rule, and it's a game changer. Guard the first 30 to 60 minutes of your day with your life. This is your sacred, proactive time. That means no feeds, no emails, no news, no drama. The moment you grab your phone, you are immediately thrown into a reactive state. You're responding to other people's agendas, anxieties, and demands. Your brain is flooded with a cocktail of information it wasn't ready for, triggering a dopamine roller coaster that can leave you feeling distracted and drained before you've even had a sip of water. You're letting the world dictate your mood. We need to flip that script. Instead of reacting, you will act. Stack an immediate, undeniable win. This isn't about running a marathon before sunrise. It's about starting with a micro-victory that proves you are in control. First, make your bed. It's a simple 2-minute task that transforms your environment from a state of rest to a state of action. It's a visual signal of accomplishment. Second, hydrate. Down a full glass of water. Your body is dehydrated after a long night's sleep, and rehydrating kickstarts your metabolism and cognitive function. Third, move your body. A light 5-minute stretch is enough to wake up your muscles and increase blood flow to the brain. Bed made, water downed, body stretched. These aren't just chores, they are declarations. These small wins send a powerful signal to your brain. I am in charge. I am disciplined. I follow through. This creates a cascade of positive momentum. It's a psychological principle known as self-efficacy, the belief in your own ability to succeed. By starting your day with proof of your own competence, you build the confidence you need to tackle the much larger challenges ahead, like that daunting organic chemistry chapter or that 10-page essay. With that momentum, you now move to the third pillar of a powerful morning, creating clarity. Before the world has a chance to tell you what's important, you will tell yourself. Sit down with a planner or a simple notebook and write your top 3 priorities for the day. These are your non-negotiables, the tasks that will move the needle on your most important goals. They must be concrete and actionable. Specific beats vague every single time. Study for bio is a recipe for procrastination because your brain doesn't know where to start. It's too big, too undefined. But read and summarize pages 75 to 90 of the biology textbook is a clear directive. It's a mission. Work on essay is fuzzy. Draft the first 2 paragraphs of the history essay introduction is a concrete target. This level of clarity kills procrastination before it can even take root. It removes the friction of decision-making, allowing you to dive directly into the work when the time comes. Once you've defined your top 3, don't close the book and forget about it. Keep it visible. Leave it open on your desk. It is your compass for the day. Whenever you feel distracted or unsure of what to do next, a quick glance at your list will immediately reorient you, pulling you back to what truly matters. And with that, the foundation is set. Notice the difference. You are not stumbling into your day, pulled by the currents of digital notifications and vague anxieties. You are stepping into it with intent, with a plan, with a series of small victories already under your belt. This morning intent doesn't just stay in the morning. It's the energy that fuels your first focused study block. It's the clarity that helps you say no to distractions. It's the confidence that carries you through challenging material. So let's recap the morning checklist, your launch sequence for a successful day. 1. Wake within a consistent 60-minute window to stabilize your biology. 2. A phone-free start to protect your psychology. 3. Stack a small win. Make your bed, drink water, stretch to build momentum. And 4. Define your top 3 actionable priorities to create clarity. Master this morning routine, and you master the day. You set a precedent of discipline and intention that will echo through every lecture, every study session, and every challenge you face. Do not grind endlessly. Work in focused intervals. Try a 50-10 rhythm, 50 focused, 10 off. Set a single objective for each block. Specific and measurable sets you in motion. Example, solve 10 problems. Clear, finishable. Close non-essentials. D&D on. Phone out of sight. Signal others. Fewer interruptions, better flow. Small barriers save big concentration. When it starts, you work. One task only. When it stops, you stop. No hero overrun. Consistency builds deep work stamina. Soon an hour focused beats a whole day scattered. You will ship more, stress less, and protect your energy. The 10-minute break is part of the work. Skip the scroll. High stim feeds fry your focus. Move, stretch, walk, get air. Movement brings blood and oxygen to the brain. Hydrate. Dehydration masquerades as fatigue. Plan your break before the timer rings. Keep it short, screen-free, physical. Return sharper, ready for high-quality focus. Rest is not lazy. It builds your next rep. Master the break. Unlock hours of sustainable effort. Your brain runs on what you feed it. Skip sugar spikes. Build balanced plates. Protein, healthy fats, complex carbs. Keep it simple and repeatable. Avoid big greasy meals before focus blocks. Drink consistently. Do not wait to feel thirsty. Add lemon or berries if that helps you sip. 30 minutes of moderate movement, 3-5-5x a week, boosts energy and mood. Schedule it so it is non-negotiable. Fuel, water, movement, the trifecta for sustained concentration. Pro tip: keep meals at regular times to stabilize blood sugar and attention. Passive study feels busy but goes nowhere. Active recall wires memory that sticks. Outline to write. Solve to learn math and science. Make it obvious and easy. Set the scene. Make it attractive. Reward the work you want. Make it satisfying. Track the streak. Plan real rest and connection to avoid burnout. Balance keeps motivation alive for the long run. Evening bridges today and tomorrow. Stop heavy mental work an hour before sleep. Close the day. Acknowledge progress. Prime the morning with one clear objective. Sleep consolidates memory. Treat it like class. Blue light blocks melatonin. Disconnect to drift. Wind down cues tell your body it is bedtime. 7 to 9 hours. The best study hack no one respects. Avoid late caffeine. Keep a consistent schedule. Make your room a sleep sanctuary. Sample day. Adjust to your classes. Light plan. Clear priorities. Block 1. Most important task. Break, move, hydrate. Block 2. Measurable output. Fuel and reset, not scroll and slump. Scheduled movement keeps steam up. Afternoon, lighter cognitive load. Flex time for campus life. Close the loop, protect sleep, repeat. The rhythm lowers stress and raises output. We've all been there. That surge of motivation hits, maybe on a Sunday night or the first day of a new semester, and we decide this is it. This is when everything changes. We're going to wake up at 5 a.m., meditate, work out, read 10 chapters, rewrite all our notes, and become a straight-A student overnight. We try to overhaul everything all at once. And within a week, maybe even a day, we're exhausted, overwhelmed, and right back where we started, feeling even more defeated. The problem isn't your ambition, it's the strategy. So let's try a different approach. Do not overhaul everything. Choose one change. Just one. This is the foundational principle of building a system that actually lasts. It's about precision, not brute force. Forget the grand sweeping declarations of a new you. Instead, focus on a single manageable adjustment. This isn't about lowering your standards, it's about raising your chances of success. Now, take that one change and commit to it. Do it daily for 2 weeks until it feels automatic. Why 2 weeks? It's not a magic number, but it's a meaningful start. The old myth that it takes 21 days to form a habit is an oversimplification. The real key is consistency and repetition. Your goal for these 2 weeks isn't perfection, it's presence. Show up and perform the action. Some days it will feel easy, other days it will be a grind. That's normal. The goal is to push through that initial resistance until the friction disappears. You're carving a new neural pathway in your brain, turning a conscious, effortful choice into an unconscious, automatic behavior. Think of it like learning to drive. At first, every action is deliberate, but soon you're doing it without a second thought. That's the state we're aiming for with this one new habit. But which change do you choose? This is critical. You want to find what I call a keystone habit. Pick the biggest impact that is easiest to start. Imagine a 2-8-2 grid. On one axis, you have effort, from low to high. On the other, you have impact, from low to high. Your target is the golden quadrant, high impact, low effort. What's a simple action that will send positive ripples through your entire study routine? It's not study for 8 hours a day. That's high effort. Instead, it could be something like, every night before I close my laptop, I will write down my top 3 academic priorities for tomorrow. Or, for my first study session of the day, I will put my phone in another room for 25 minutes. These are low-effort actions with a massive return on investment. They reduce decision fatigue, eliminate distractions, and create clarity, making the actual studying infinitely easier. Once that first habit is locked in, once it feels as natural as brushing your teeth, you can begin to build on it. Stack slowly, layer wins. This is the concept of habit stacking, popularized by author James Clear. You anchor your new desired habit to an existing one. The formula is simple. After I current habit, I will new habit. For example, once putting your phone away is automatic, you might add, after I put my phone in another room, I will immediately open my textbook to the correct page. B. You're using the momentum of the established habit to launch you into the next one. Each new layer is small, but the cumulative effect is enormous. You're not just adding tasks. You're building an interconnected system, a chain of positive behaviors where one action seamlessly flows into the next. This is how momentum is born. One deliberate action starts the cascade. That single, high-impact, low-effort habit doesn't just add one good thing to your day, it becomes the first domino. It proves to you that you are capable of change. It builds a tiny bit of confidence. That confidence makes it easier to add the second habit. The success of the second habit builds more confidence. This positive feedback loop is the engine of transformation. It's a subtle but powerful shift from, I wish I was a better student, to, I am the kind of student who plans their day. You're changing your identity one small action at a time. And that identity shift is what makes the changes stick for good. Now here's a way to supercharge your commitment. Tell a friend. Accountability multiplies follow-through. This isn't about asking them to nag you. It's about creating a social contract. Simply sending a text that says, hey, my goal is to review my lecture notes for 15 minutes every day for the next 2 weeks. Just wanted to let you know. Can dramatically increase your chances of success. Why? Because we are wired to care about what others think of us. We are less likely to break a promise to someone else than we are to break one to ourselves. An accountability partner raises the stakes just enough to get you through those moments of low motivation. It's an external source of structure while your internal discipline is still developing. All of this planning and strategizing is useless without one final step. Write it down, then do it. Start now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. Take out a piece of paper, open a notes app, or use that planner you bought. Write down your one habit. Write down your habit stack formula. Text your accountability partner. Making it physical and tangible moves it from a vague idea in your head to a concrete plan in the real world. The simple act of writing it down is a form of commitment. It's your first win. So what is your one change? Define it. Write it. And then take the first step, no matter how small. If you're ready to stop the cycle of burnout and build a system that truly works for you, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be diving deep into every component of an elite study system. Like this video and save it so you can come back to this foundational lesson. And hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss the next system upgrade we release. Remember this, most students do not fail for lack of effort. They fail for lack of a system. They burn themselves out trying to do everything, instead of doing the right one thing consistently. Your academic success isn't going to be defined by one heroic, all-night study session. It will be defined by the small, smart, repeatable actions you take every single day. It's time to stop trying harder and start training smarter. Build yours, and watch everything change. Pinned comment. Drop one habit you will start today. I am checking replies for the next 24 hours. Ideas. Set a wake window. Phone in another room for block 1. Real 10-minute screen-free breaks. Reply, I am in with your habit and tag a friend. Come back in 2 weeks and report results. Let us build systems that work for real students with real lives. You got this.